Students, in this video I am going to tell you about presentation skills. Before you start working on your talk or presentation, it's important that you really understand what you want to say, who you want to tell, and why they might want to hear you. And in order to do so, you have to ask some questions to yourself. First question which you should ask yourself is, who are you speaking to? What are their interests? What are their values? What is their education level? What actually they want from you? What do they share in common with others? How are they different? Then you ask some more questions like, what do you wish to communicate? One way of answering this question is to ask yourself about the success criteria. How do you know if and when you have successfully communicated what you have in mind? These are the questions you must ask yourself. There are some more questions. Let me tell you those questions as well. How can you best convey your masses? Look for the answer of this question. See, language is very important, and non-verbal cues are also important. How you use your body language, how you use your tonal language. Choose your words and non-verbal cues, keeping the listeners in mind. Plan a beginning, middle, and end. If time and place allow, consider and prepare audio-visual aids. You have to see whether the requirement of audio-visual aids is there or not. Timing is also crucial. Develop a sense of timing so that your contributions are seen and heard. There is a time to speak and a time to be silent. It's better to be silent than sing a bad tune. Remember this. So you must figure out those places where you have to take pauses, and you have to figure out where you have to speak. What is the physical context of the communication in mind? Where you have to present yourself, you have to check the place as well. You may have time to visit the room. For example, you have to rearrange the furniture, or maybe if you want to speak from the stage, you have to see how the podium is, how the mic is, how you will be able to take your voice to the listeners, the audience. Visibility point also you have to check whether you are properly visible to the audience or not. And one more thing is there. In order to convert hearers into listeners, you need to know why they should listen to you. That's a very important point. Why people should listen to you? You have to look for the answer of this question as well. You should know yourself why you are seeking to communicate. You should know the value or worth or interest of what you are going to say. These are certain questions which you have to pose to yourself, which you have to ask yourself to prepare yourself for presentation.